Well, good morning, stamping friends. How is everyone doing today? Can you believe it's Friday again already? Holy cow, these weeks go fast. Oh, wow. Well, I hope you're having a good New Year's so far, and let me know what's new with you. I don't really have too much to share other than I got my classes over with this month, and now I'm working on some things for February, so that's why I'm coming on live today to share with you. Before we get started, I just want to show you one more thing. When I was cutting out my class to go for January, it was the Kangaroo and Company. And I cut an extra one because I cut them earlier this time, and sometimes I get people that sign up like on the last day. So I cut an extra one just in case I needed it, so I didn't have to go back and cut again. But I do have this one extra, so if anyone is interested in it, it's still the same setup, but the button is turned off because the deadline is passed. But like I said, I do have it ready to go. I will pop it in the mail to you today. And so it's just really a fun class, and I'll show you the different price points. So if you want the works, which means you get the Kangaroo and Company bundle, the stamp set and dies, and you get the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. You get the, which is here, the black matte dots, Wink of Stella, and the stamp set and dies, and this beautiful celebration paper called Flowering Field, and gray granite blends, because most of the coloring we're going to do and are from this gray, and it's really a pretty shade of gray. It's a little bit different than smoky slate, which many of you have already. So if you want the works with all of this, it's $79, and I will order that today for you, and it'll come right to your house from Stampin' Up. However, I will be sending the kit, and like I said, I will send that out today. Then the other one, if you already own the stamp set, you can get this whole suite minus this, and that one's $59. And you will get 5 make and takes, and they're fun folds, so I really think you'll enjoy it. So I'm just gonna kind of go by first come, first serve. So if you can email me at lorriheiling.com, LORRIHEILING.com, or send me a private message, and then I'll get that in the mail to you today. All right, that's that. Now, I'm really excited for this next one because this class to go, I'm using my favorite stamp set and suite in the new catalog, and it's found on page 8 and 9. It's called Flowering Cactus, and this Arizona girl fell in love with this because we have cactuses year-round here, and so they're just so pretty, and I just knew I had to do a class on this. So Genevieve Coe and I are teaming up again. We did Santa's Workshop last month, and we had so much fun doing that. We are teaming up again and doing this class. So first, let me show you a little bit of the product. In this class, you're going to get this whole suite. Now, they did not separate these out, so it's pretty much all or nothing. You get that whole suite, or they also have refill kits, but our class is just going to be offering the Flowering Cactus product medley. And first of all, this is a stamp set, Flowering Cactus, and isn't that cute? Lots of little flowers, and I think this little cactus looks like a heart. I was thinking maybe I'll try to make a Valentine's card out of that, but isn't that cute? And then the dies, there's dies for just about everything. My favorite little die is this one. Let me grab it. I die cut it so you can see what it looks like, but there's these little pricklies in here. It just is so cute. And this one has kind of like the prickly, it almost looks like barbed wire, but it's actually more pricklies for a decorative border. All right, and then you also get, let me move this because, and I have to make sure I'm still on the camera. The other videos I did, I kept bumping it, and then when I was done, I'd say, oh, they didn't even see that. I was half off the camera. All right, here's the beautiful paper. Now, this first one is nice because these fit the dies. So if you don't feel like stamping and just want to die cut, just go ahead and use this sheet. And then all these are the other coordinating designer series papers, and then they all have a really nice flip side too. So the colors are Highland Heather they're bringing in, and Calypso Coral, and we got all kinds of greens going on. So isn't that paper really pretty? And then those little felt pieces are, you get a pack of these, and it's in the Highland Heather and the Calypso Coral. So those are fun to add, just little, excuse me, doodads to the cactus. And let's see, what else did I want to show you? Oh, the twine that comes with it is the natural, like linen thread, and then Calypso Coral. So those are fun ribbons to work with as well. All right, now for what we are offering for the class, it is the Flowering Cactus Stamp Camp. The class fee is $83, and you know what? Basically, we took the price of that bundle, added the tax and shipping, and that's all we are charging for it. And what you get with it is that suite that I just showed you, plus 10 make and takes that are cut out for you. So basically, you're getting 10 make and takes for free just for buying that medley. And then you will also get a PDF tutorial for the projects, including photographs and easy to read instructions. And then because you're over $50 with this, you will get a free celebration product of anything you want. Or you can even bump it up to the $100 mark and choose a level 2 celebration, or you can pick out 2 level 1s. But if you just get the basic, it's 1 celebration. So on the sign up registration list, I will have a blank there giving you all those options, so you can think about that. All right, so that's the pricing for that one. I wanted to show you one project I made using the suite in my stamp clubs this week. I made a little calendar. It has the accordion inside, and then I did a little scenery here. I don't know, the gals really like that, and I think about every 2 to 3 years I do a calendar class. So this one was a hit, and this one will not be in the class, but I just wanted to show you just something simple that you can do. This one I actually stamped and die cut. All right, so that was one of the fun projects. You know what? If you would have ordered during January, before January 10th, this would have been one of your projects in with your kits. Remember, any order over $35, you're automatically enrolled in Creative View for that month. There's no commitment. Just put your order in before the 10th of January, and you'll get 3 free projects, and this would have been one of them. So if you put your order in and haven't received it yet, I'm going to send those today. And so you will be getting this in the mail. All right. So that was a little bonus. If you signed up for for Creative View, you know, it's after the 10th, you'll be in on February's, and I promise it'll be a good lineup for February as well. All right, let's get to our little make and take. Now this one is not included in the 10 make and takes that come in the class. This is just a little bonus one that I'm making. And let me see. The first thing we're gonna do is start with an 8.5 by 2 inch piece of Pear Pizzazz cardstock. And we are gonna score it at 3.5 and 5 inches. This is probably, oh, here we go, tilting again. Let me move this. This is one of my go-to fast and easy little treat containers, and you'll see why. Then we are just going to take the delightful tag topper and punch both ends of these. And these are symmetrical, so the score line is the same on both sides. Go like that. And now we can fold on these score lines like this. All right, now we'll set that aside. And the next thing we're gonna do is take a piece of Designer Series paper. I took one of the more subtle backgrounds and I trimmed this to 1 7/8 by 2.5. And I'm gonna take my adhesive and just put some on the back. And let's put that on the front of the card, and it's going to be a really tight fit. I'm more of a 1/8 inch, show the border 1/8 inch. Some people like that 1/4 inch, but I like the tighter fits. All right, so the next step we're going to do is we are going to build on the front of this. We're going to build our little scenery. So what I did was I took This is mint macaron, I believe. And we are going to put dimensionals on the back. And this is going to come together really fast. You can see I just used a couple dimensionals, and we're going to lift it up just to give it a little pop. And whoopsie, sorry. I think I put this on the right side. I'm kind of creating as I go because I'm kind of last minute with these now. They come so often. Now the other one, I decided to go really fast and I just die cut this, but you could stamp it. But I like because the die cut has kind of two tones in there. But this one we really want to pop. And I use the foam adhesive, which in the package looks like these. Like this, it's more long strips, but it's a little bit thicker than the dimensionals, so I want it to pop a little bit more than the one that we put on already. So we're going to go like this and place it right in front of that cactus. Now the next thing we're going to do is take a piece of vellum, and this is 3/8 inches wide. It doesn't really matter how long it is because we're going to trim it down. Then we're going to take StazOn. The reason I use StazOn with vellum is because it dries faster and it doesn't smear. Sometimes if you use Memento, it takes longer to dry, so if you touch it, it could smear a little bit. And we'll see how I do this at an angle because I'm looking at an angle. If not, I have a backup one. That was pretty good, but I'll use the one that I already stamped because it's all the way dry. Now be sure when you use photopolymer that you clean this off right away because you don't want this to eat away at your photopolymer and it gets real sticky and hard. So, so here's the one that I did already, and I want you to trim, just the right side into a banner. And the way I do that is I snip up the middle and then I go corner to middle, and then just make maybe 1/4 inch extra on that side, and I'll show you why in a second. So the next thing we're going to do is take a glue dot, and the way we're going to adhere it to the front is put this in that little corner. And remember, sometimes with vellum you can see that glue dot through here. You see how you can see that a little bit, but we're going to hide that. So we're going to go right about here, I think. And then we're going to take one of these cute little flowers that are made of felt, and I'm just going to use liquid glue on this one. Just put it on the back, so it'll take a little bit to dry, but that's okay. And then this is what's going to hide that little glue dot that we put on right there. There we go. Now, while that's drying, isn't that cute? It's not done yet though. Life can get kind of prickly. I thought that is so appropriate for nowadays with the whole COVID thing going on. And so it's just a fun little treat to give a little pick-me-up to someone. Now we're going to take more Designer Series paper. This is 1.5 by, I can't read my writing because it goes into the cactus. I think it's 1.5. Actually, it's 3 by 1.5. So, and then you take your leftover Christmas candy that has a tree on it. I was desperate for candy. Oh my gosh, I thought I had hugs in there. You can do 2 hugs, will fit perfect. But these are just the same size, really. So we'll start on the back. And you might want to eat this. I don't know. I think Christmas candy's still good, right? And we're going to put that there. Put adhesive on both sides and just wrap that around. And we like even our candy coordinating with our projects, right? There we go. Now we are ready to assemble this. So I usually like to put a little bit of tape just to hold it in place so this doesn't fall out when you're giving it away and slide out. I think I did that once. The candy slid out and I gave the treat and there was nothing in it. Yeah, she probably thought I ate it. And then just stick that right in the bottom. There we go. And now we just have to keep this together at the top. And so I'm going to grab that thread that we have that came in the medley, and I'm going to double it up. Let's see where the end of this is. Oh boy, I might have to make an end. Let's do that. Where's my scissors here? All right, so we'll make our own end. It's all right if it's in the middle of it. Usually I use small pieces, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Okay, so let's go. Whoops. Oh, then it falls on the floor, but that's okay. You know lives. And then I got to peek. Oh, see you guys, this thing keeps turning. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Hold on, let me adjust it and tighten it. I don't know why this does this. I need my husband, who's a Mr. Robotics man, to invent something that holds it tight. All right, let's go with that because I'm almost done. I'm so sorry about that. All right, now my other one fell on the floor. That's why I'm out of the camera. Oh boy, these lives. Yep, this is when you see how human everyone is. Everyone makes the same mistakes, and I'm all thumbs here trying to get this and fish it through there. Nice. Now just bring it. We want that bow in the front. So, and it's okay to make the ends on this a little bit longer. There we go. And then let's just tie this in a bow. Let's go this way. And then we will tie the loops down a little bit. I don't know if you know the tying bow tricks, but if you make a bow and it's cockeyed, you know, did you see how I went backwards with that? If that would have turned out cockeyed, I would have untied it and then went the other way, like the regular way. All right, like I said, I want these a little bit longer so they hang down a tiny bit. There. All right, there's our tiny little treat box for to kind of kick off my class to go featuring the flowering cactus. And I hope you sign up for the stamp camp. If there's anything you want to order, here's my host code for this month, so I would appreciate it if you use that. And I will have the link for signing up for this, and the deadline is February 1st, so that's not too far off. So I would love for you to join us. You won't be disappointed with these projects. 10, they're basically free make and takes. All you have to do is order that medley. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you again next Tuesday morning. All right, you guys take care. Bye-bye.